on, you guys, and welcome back to another episode. You kind of caught me in the middle. I'm just working on, well, the 72 Skyline that's new to the shop. Just finished that off camera, but you guys will know more about that later. If, of course, you want to see this build, drop a like. But today, we are on the hunt for our next Jaguar build, part of the Jaguar DLC. And we built that monstrosity there last episode. Oh, man. That thing was absolutely and is still just ridiculous. Woo! I mean, but I can't get rid of it. It's just too good. But we're gonna head over, and I think this time we're gonna try the junkyard. See if we can find our next build. If not there, we'll end up checking probably a barn or two. But I want to see what the next build is gonna be, because even now I don't know. But we're on the hunt. There's 3 or 4 cars in total. We've done the Jaguar E-Type. And that thing came out wonderful. Come on, we're in the junkyard already. Let's see if we can find our next build. Nothing over there. Wait a second. No, that's a Ferrari. We already have one of those at the shop. We don't need another. That's it. Oh man, I have this innate ability where I just have to save every DeLorean, but not not today. Not today. My nerdness is running away. It's running away from my own sanity, because if I don't, I'll have 6 or 7 of those. No, we have a GTX build, so that's not gonna work. Let's see. Don't see anything yet. Whoa. We haven't done a McLaren build yet. Ooh, how much is this? Oh, it's $1 million. I mean, we have. I think we can make more. You know what? We're gonna buy that for next episode. Just put you at the garage. Alright, so we're not walking away empty-handed so far, but I haven't seen the next build. Nope. Alright. Looks like we're headed to the barn. Looks like we're headed to the barn. You know what? Or we could do the car auctions. The auto auctions may have 1 or 2. Interesting. You know what? We have 1 barn. Let's use it. That's the only thing I hate about not being in Sandbox is you have to go by the barn finds as you get them. I'm like, I just want to go through them. I want to go through them. I want to have all the barn finds possible. Come on, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Alright, so we got a Ford. Well, a Salem, which is a Ford F100. It's over here. What? What is this? That's a Mercury. Okay, so 2 of the same. Let's keep on going. Nothing over there. Bolt Chapman. No, not what we're looking for. Nothing over here. Wait a second. Okay. Well, it looks like we're out of luck this time around, you guys, but... Alright, let's return to the garage. I guess we're hitting the auctions. Because we gotta find our next Jaguar build. We haven't had any luck just yet. Alright, let's head to the auctions. Come on, don't let me down. I've been let down twice already. Has that ever happened to you guys where you just put like the highest hopes on something and then just tanked? Let's see, nothing. Ah! Yep. Alright. We found it. It's a 220. Come on. With a red hood. The question is, does it start? That's the biggest question. Because if it starts... Oh, it starts. Okay. Let's do a little bit of examination on the engine. We're in the 50%, so we're going to have to rebuild this regardless. A few 60s, but mostly in the 50s. That exhaust setup is wild. Two air intakes. This thing doesn't have a lot going on in terms of like suspension work, so you know what? I'm not even mad about that. The car is in pretty decent shape, which means it's going to go for a good amount of money, so we could be caught in a bidding war. Because the game's AI is just unrelenting. Like, we'll see the base price for one of these, and then it will happen to be like usually 15 grand above that. And I mean, we have the money, but we don't necessarily want to spend the money. And that's my fault. Because, come on. Alright, she's in fairly good shape. Fairly. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So that's one right there. Let's back out. Let's head over to salvage and see if we can find something over here. Nope, so we found our car. 1,200 starting bid. Oh no, starting is 20. Let's see. I will not. I'm not gonna lose. I refuse. Come on. We're in the 30s. If we can take it for under 45, that'll be nice. Well, that's not happening. 50? Okay, okay. Come on, under 70. Come, no, give up, man. Give up. Every time, I think we're... Alright, 74, winning bid. Oh, man. But you know what? That's the estimated value. Let's get that back to the garage. Let's start stripping this thing down. But we have a Jaguar XJ220. Like, one of the supercars of, was it the early 90s? 200 miles per hour prior to McLaren. Oh. And the sad thing is, you never see these nowadays. Ever. I remember watching the abandoned car videos of like the cars sprawled out all over Dubai. Yeah, you're for next. Ooh, you're gonna be in the next video. Let's get this thing inside the shop. And let's see what real condition we're working with. So 63% on the body, 58% for parts, 52 on the frame, and 54 on the interior. All right, we got some work to do. Straighten the body first, clean it up. Start stripping off all these pieces. I can't remember if this one had, what was it? If it had the front headlights that would just flip over? I can't remember. I think so. Oh, I love that sunroof. Like, there was not a blind spot on this thing. See? Ooh. She's coming apart so easy. Ah! Alright, not too bad. Wait a second. Right, we don't have body tuning because this is a mod. Or, no, it's not. I forgot. I almost used the wrong wording there. Buy it all. Reassemble. What the? 100? Already looking way better. Oh, we're missing one piece. There we go. Alright. I want it. Let's move her on over. We didn't wash her up. Let's wash her up, then jump her in the paint booth. And clean out that interior. Because we have no idea where this car has been. I'd rather start fresh, which means that interior is coming out. Not too bad. Alright, paint shop. Now the question is, do we leave it the factory color? It's kind of like an ice blue almost. Oh. So, never mind. The factory color is like a... I don't even know what to call that. Like it has a gray in it. Or is this the car we finally do? The British Racing Green. No, not feeling it. Need a metallic color. That's not bad. More like an updated version of what we just had. But I remember, this car does come in dark blue. And that looks great. You know what? We're going to go with that. Like, let's change a little. Just a little bit. If we had liveries, that would make this just awesome. That looks great. Okay. So body's at 90. Whoa, hold up. What did we miss? What did we miss? Oh, license plate. I'm like, I could have swore we had plates on this. Yep, we use Japanese plates here, you guys. It's just, I'm a huge Japanese fanboy, and they just look great. So 100. Let's get her back in the shop, start disassembling. And also, that means we're going to have to build an engine for this. And this thing... Oh. Okay, I love that. I love how, like, the model designation for the car is on the engine valve covers. There's some big turbos. Front exhaust section. Okay. We can remove this stuff. These two. Power steering reservoir. We'll leave it for now because we can just pull the engine with all this on. That oil fill tube. Hold on. I don't like that. Like that's an engineering flaw right there. Like, really? There are certain things I'd love to ask engineers from like back in the day. That right there is one of them. Like, come on. Alright. Let's pick her up. Get her in the air. The thing is, I'll probably end up refreshing that engine because it does run. But we would like to build our own, so I'm thinking... Let's see here. Okay. Oh, I was in the wrong spot. Why didn't you guys tell me? Alright, so we have exhaust stuff. Okay. You know what? I'm a big fan. And now, where's my engine hoist? There's some thick tires. I wonder what size these are. We got a little rust. Might as well just disassemble the whole rear end while I'm back here. Because then by the time it's time to put it all back, we're good to go. Okay, that zoom is getting on me now. There we go. Yeah, but tell me, you guys, what's your favorite car from, like, I'd say the 80s to 90s, when supercars were, they were like a different breed. And not just supercars. You had passenger cars on the road with variants that were beyond sophisticated. Like, I'm referring to, like, the old school Countach, or what was that? I can't remember what it was called. It's from Nissan, and this thing was like a 300ZX hybrid that was mid-engine. I cannot remember the model designation for that car. Or you had the what was it? The Jensen Turbo Interceptor from the movie The Raid that was made by Chrysler. That was ridiculous. Like, where is the creativity like that now? Like, our parents got all the cool cars, or the baby boomers did, and now it's like, now all we have is eco-friendly boxes. I can't. It's like, it's not fair at all. They grew up with like Countaches on their wall, Claudia Schiffer posters, and here we are, just, yeah. But you know what? Our mental health is better. Wow. So, it's a trade-off. Alright, engine is good. Rear end's disassembled. Let's take the front off. Alright, there we go. Get these out. Oh. Forgot the wheel hub cap. There we go. This thing is just disassembling way fast too. Like for as many parts as it has, it's an easy canvas. Oh man, get the bushings out of the rack here. Here we are. I can't remember to put all those back in because I forgot one last time and I was kicking myself practically. I was like, come on. Because I know we have this chat every episode, but it's like the hunting for that bushing. And we all know, if you've ever played this game, you will miss one bushing and it's just, it ruins the whole build almost. You have to go back, you gotta find out where it went to, what it was doing, and why. It's like the 10mm in the garage that you lose, and it just disappears, possibly to Never Never Land, and you'll never find it again until 10 years later, and then you find not one but two gathered in the same spot. I think the best one is when you buy a used car and midway through, like, you know, the servicing that you do on it, either just fluids and timing belt, really anything in the engine bay, and then just out of nowhere, that miscellaneous 10mm drops out, and you're just like, huh. I remember I found a 10mm on a subframe. But it was deep, like it was in the middle of the subframe, and I was wondering how it got there and why it was there. it made no sense to me. But apparently, it got there somehow. And to this day, I am still perplexed by how that physically was possible. Alright, we got it out. We'll refresh that one later, but we're going to build our own. JV6. That's what we're looking for. Also, tell me what you guys think. We ended up kind of messing with the shop again because we want to change it up. Oh, what is that in? Okay, that's a new engine. Ooh. JV6. This tells me I'm going to need 2 of those. Go back over here. Yep, I'm not even gonna waste time. I'm gonna buy at least 20 of these just for the heck of it. Because nothing's worse than being down and out and you're missing just that one. There are a lot of parts to this thing. Like, oh man. Knew I had that. Awesome. It's not bad when the build just comes together. That oil-filled tube, though. Ooh. Like, I couldn't have been in the factory for that. I would have said, no, send it back. We gotta corral that. My God. I mean, I honestly thought this engine would possibly go together like... What is it? 2 water pumps? Jesus. Okay. That's different, but you know what? Who am I to judge? But I figured this engine would like be one of those unique builds. Like when you try to put together the VR, like, what is it? The VR38 out of the Skyline. That one will take you a minute. Because it's got all these random parts that you're not thinking are going to possibly apply, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, they do. Like, and it has a mix of like VQ37 parts from what would be the 370Z. And I know the VQ and the VR series are almost a shared platform, so when I saw that, I was like, are you kidding me? Wait, what? I'm out? How am I out? Alright, well, we gotta go buy some pistons, boys. I figured I had enough of these. Like, I just end up buying tons of them, because you run out and then you're kind of just in the water. But it's going together quick and nice and easy too. Like usually engine builds can take anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes. This is actually going fast. And see, I've learned. I bought 2 for each side and it's working out nice. Did I buy enough cam caps though? That's going to be the test right there. Because I think I bought 16. So, yeah, I think I bought enough. Yeah, 6 on both sides, definitely. Cam gears. Yep, we have enough. See, spare parts. Spare parts is where it's at. I'm surprised I had that. So we need double belts. That's the thing. There we go. This thing's got rollers like crazy. What? Camshaft? Hey, I could have swore. I'll buy an extra set for later, because most likely I'm gonna build this engine again. It's just hold up. We gotta flip it over, button up the bottom end after this. Perfect. Let's slap those big boys on there. There we go. External wastegates? Okay. I'm liking this. Like that old engine just looked kind of normal. This one just looks. What? Could have swore I bought a distributor. At least I thought I did. Alright, I feel lucky I actually had these as spares laying around because I didn't have to buy them. Yeah, what? Okay, so I need a base part for that, and then we have the cap. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Of course. See, have you guys noticed they hide some stuff under electronics and the other stuff is kind of just sprawled everywhere else? Like I've noticed that for some of the things we built on the channel. Some stuff is like readily there, readily available, but the rest is kind of MIA. And you have to go look for it. It's like never where you think it's going to be. Oh, I don't have a belt tensioner. I'll buy a couple because you never know. These, I want to get these valve covers. We're going to paint those. I hate leaving bare valve covers. I don't know what it is. It's like oh, that's where my Ferrari is. I was wondering where I put that thing. Ooh, almost got nailed. Yeah, we need something just a little different. Ooh, like a matte cover? Like, I'm not even mad at that. Like a matte cover in solid black looks... Give it like a little bit. Then we'll brighten it up just so we can, like, see it. Yeah, right there. That's gonna look good. At 7, we got our roughness all the way up. There we go. Can we paint, what is that, our intakes? paint our fuel rails. Like, I'm okay with the red on them sometimes, but sometimes that red just looks a little bit out of place. And I'm a sucker for clean builds. Yeah, just chrome. Just the chrome plug covers. Nothing too special on these. Yeah, we gotta find our intakes. They have to be in here, and if they don't let us paint them, I'm kind of gonna be just a little sad. Right, there's one. There's the other. And they say Jaguar on them. I like that. Alright, get that last one. Let's go back, finish out this engine. Let's get out of here. Oof. Yeah, that thing looks mean. Mean and mint. Put our other fuel rail in. Last throttle body. Let's slap these valve covers on this thing. Oh, that is a perfect aesthetic. Like, ooh. Really? Can't do it, you guys. The red wires are killing it for me. I mean, you know what? Fine. We'll go with it. Because I think it was 2 episodes ago, I finally found out, which I don't think that was a thing before, you can paint your ignition wires. So that for me was just a little like, why? Like, I was like, okay, I see. I don't see any pieces missing, but we do have to fasten up the bottom. I thought this would be like a little bit more like daunting of a process, because sometimes when you get on the bottom and you start securing the pistons, you'll have double the rod caps, double the bearings, and you're just like, what? Like, that's kind of the reason, like, I hate building V12s on here, because you build one and you're just like, just buy double of everything. Alright, she's complete. Take engine off soon. You know what? We're going to put the other engine back on the stand. And we'll start that thing's tear down after a bit. And probably put it in something else if we can. Much better. Put that thing back. Why is the trunk open? Oh, there's the engine oil fill. Like, I'm looking down on the valve cover still, like, just as normal. But no. I mean, I get why they do it, but put it in, like, a central location, like, what is that? Like that thing Ferrari does, where they put it almost towards the rear of the engine, but it's, like, locked into the engine accessory cover, where it just looks good. With this, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Alright. We're going to drain the power steering. End up refilling all these. Because that fluid's looking a little worse for wear. Ah, that is one beautiful engine. Air filters, we have them. Awesome. We got these. So we have a full performance exhaust setup for this, which I am more than happy about. V6, yes, we are getting a gearbox. Accessible under the car. Alright. Nothing else up here. Let's lift her back up. V8 starter. I had one left. Anything else? Nope. Alright, let's start assembling the rear again. I am absolutely upgrading the brakes on this. Because before, I'm assuming this thing probably made... ballpark 630. Now, I can't imagine what it makes. Like, right now, probably a Jaguar XJ220 is watching this, and they're just like, oh my god, he's gonna kill himself. Oh, man. Because I think a lot of manufacturers do, like, detune their cars, even, like, prior to tests. Otherwise, these cars would be doing some ridiculous things. Alright, so we gotta rebuild those. Let's jump over to the other side. Also, I want to hear, what is that? Because I think one of the best parts of this game is I had a chance to build like dream cars prior to like acquiring them, so it kind of lets me understand what I'd want on them. What are you guys' dream cars? Like, leave me those in the comment section. I want to do a little comparison. Like, I want to know if you guys are more American, Euro, Italian, German. Like, what's your car brand of choice? Alright, let's put back together. Head over here. It's the rear. Nope, we need rear. Look at that. Came right together. This was not a bad build. Like, I've enjoyed this build. Get up to the front here. Got a cross member in. We have a couple steering racks. Bushings, tie rod ends. Like, I would like to see like a few other animations added to the simulator. Come on. When in doubt, use fire. If you're a mechanic out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you cannot get stuff unstuck, you're like, where's my torch? If you can heat it up enough, you can get it done. Got our front sway in. Outer tie rod. wheel hub bushing in. We're almost done with this build. Like, I'm surprised it's going so fast. Like, that engine went together like cake. Alright, so I gotta build a set for the front. Also, I would like to see a little more of like a tuning aspect show up in the game. Like, I want to see 85 pop up. Like different fuels. Like, I also on, I don't know about you guys, but on my shop in the game, it's like you can't use the outer pumps. I'd like to be able to like swap those to like different styles, like have 50s pumps, like mobile kind of pumps. That would be pretty cool. Also, I'd like to park some cars over there, like not just in front of the garage, but over there. And everything about the shop, like you can change the color of many things, but you can't change like the trim color for the outside of the shop or anything like that. It's like, come on, don't limit me. Let me make this like a true-fledged like shop through and through. Because that's every car guy's like dream, to have their own shop or to have like that perfect garage where they put their heart and soul into it, and that's the dream. And as a simulator, I want to simulate that dream, and then I want to go build it. Alright, suspension's back. We gotta build some tires, some wheels and tires for this. First, let's head in the front here. I'm just going to remove it. I know it's going to cost us money, but I know I have new ones, and I'd rather use them. I think I have another one of these too. And these. Oh, we got to put our fuel tank in. Forgot we took it out. Nice and shiny, 100%. Alright, fill our fluids. Fuse box doesn't look bad. We gotta check the relays on it, but it does not look bad at all. And then we do have to find the battery, because I have not seen the battery on this car yet. Also, anyone notice this? I see the max line on this, which I always fill it to, which is right there. But I keep seeing others, and they're like full. Like every time I run to the auto salon, I'm like, why is this full? See, it's just like, just the little things. Yeah, I have not seen, oh, there's the battery. There we go. She's good as new. Check the car status. 90% on the parts. Interior is... she's seen better days. But what are we looking at for wheel size? 255, 45, 17s. 345. Okay. 345, 35, 18s. I think we're going to go to a 19 in the front and an 18... or sorry, 19 in the rear, 18 in the front. So 345, 30, 19s. You know what? We're about to work on some fitment. Oh, so we can't go bigger. Or can we? We can go a little bit. Just like a little bit. but we might be pushing our luck. So, also for as serious as this car looks, Jaguar, you should have known those wheels are not it. Like, they are not it. Need something aggressive. But we have a limited wheel selection. You know what? Where's that really simple looking wheel? I've seen this thing a few times and I've never like jumped at the opportunity to have it, but it's very simple. Where is it? Did I pass it? Where is it? This wheel is so simple, but I think it would fit this like perfectly. Ah, there we are. Give me a 20. We're gonna go 20 in the rear and 19 in the front. Right, 245, 45, so we're gonna put that down to a 35. 255, 35, 19. And our other wheel was a 345, 35, 18, which now we have a 20. So we'll go 345, 30, 20. 345, 30, 20. Okay. I feel like we just made the sauce. I feel like we did. Much more simple. Yeah. I think we just did it. Well, we didn't keep the sidewall, but we kept the same width as the factory tire. But we ended up putting a little more of a sticky tire on this, which is good. Because we got the extra power, we're going to need it. And I feel like this wheel will actually kind of modernize the whole setup. Just balancing out here, y'all. Right, let's throw them on. I'm not even mad at that. That looks good. And I've never used that wheel before, but it works with the body lines. I don't know what it was. Like the factory wheel for this just does not work. I mean, I understand it's a staple for that time period, especially with this car, but it wasn't working for me. For a second there, I thought I was missing the rear back window. So, toss the gas tank in with the fuel pump. And she's good to go. And she's done. Look at that. Alright, so we got interior left. So, let's pull the interior out. I actually like the seats. And the steering wheel works, so... let's go shopping. Now, where are those seats? Oh. Well, we haven't built an F-Type yet, but if it has those seats... I mean, why not, you guys? Why? Why would we deny ourselves? Because there's the 220 seats. Yep, I think we're gonna do it. We need something a little more spicy. Oh, please don't tell me it sticks out the roof. Oh, come on. Don't tell me it sticks out the roof. Damn. Okay. Okay. That would have been pretty cool. Like, it kind of just looks like a whole different car. But, alright, fine. Let's take these out. They're not going to work with the top, but you know what? That would have been a good idea. Would have been a good idea. Maybe? Nope. Again. Okay. Come on, let us have a win. Let us have a win here. Ah. We just can't get a win today, you guys. Not for seats. It's gonna make us use the original ones, so you know what? Fine. They sit shorter, too. Parts 95. What is... hold on. What are we missing? Power steering reservoir. Ah, the housing. Alright, the fans. Ah, man. I think I have another one. Yes, I do. So that's good. Refill the coolant. Like, I thought we were gonna get away with it. I did. I was like, we're good, we're fine. Not this time around. It just didn't happen. Right. The fuses, we're gonna end up checking. Let's check. Alright, looks like we're replacing fuses. Yeah, fuses and relays. Here we go. I thought we'd be fine. Just this time around. No. Just wouldn't happen. There's not one, like, what is it, 100 or 200 amp fuse in here? Which I'm a little surprised about. Alright, so the basin was good. Which is good. But our build's almost done here, you guys. Like, we found an XJ220. We modernized it. And I mean, now I'm kind of trying to wrap my head around how much power we're about to put down. Like, will it break 1,000? Like, place your votes right now in the comments. Alright, that should be clip B. Hold up. What clip B? Oh, it's on the distributor, isn't it? Don't do this to me. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I did not think that we were gonna find those clips. I hate them. I did not think that we were gonna like encounter clips on this, considering where the distributor is placed. We did. All right. Oh, what? Power steering reservoir? Really? We're doing that? We're doing that, huh? Okay, fine. You know what? The things I do for the sake of a 400. Alright, fill this thing back up. And she's done. Alright. Let's get over to the test path. I'm gonna line all these. Oh wow. The headlights actually weren't too bad. Like, that's decent. Like, they're not crazily off kilter like as usual, because usually you sit near and they're either far, like way up and to the left, or they're just somewhere, but they're not ever like that. So that's a good one. Whoa, that's off. That's a lot of negative camber. Perfect. That's right back in spec. Everything is good on the bottom of this. So we're going to take her over to the dyno and see how much power she's going to put down. So 542 base. I think we can beat it. But will it crack 1,000? Come on, crack 1,000. Crack 1,000. Oh, just shy. 936 horsepower. You know what? I'm happy. 780 foot-pounds of torque. I'm happy with that. Let's check the tuning. So she does 256. I think we can get her to... I'm going to change it just for the heck of it. 302. But she is done. Well, I think we're going to end it there. But thank you guys for joining me on this journey today. And of course, like, comment, subscribe. If you like my commentary and these builds, I'll keep them coming. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.